really beautiful song. Today we are going to share about 7 ways to remove the Down syndrome or the feeling of sadness. So if you feel very sad or down, not only it affects your health, it also affects your relationship and your work, whatever the reason is. You cannot carry on such a slim, sad life forever. We must learn how to overcome sad feeling. Some method bring us back to a most happy mood very quickly. The first method is be grateful. You are tired of sad feeling. Be grateful for all the good things happening in your life. Good health, nice wife and children, home, good job. Make a list of all the appreciable things. Thanks to God, your parents, your friends, and your families, and yourself. All they have contributed in your life. Say it to yourself and others. Look at the stock of all your achievement, your success in life. You may have some failure, so what? Who has not been failure? Lincoln, Gandhi, Thomas Edison, Buddha, Christ, Vivekananda. Without failure, there is no chance to be successful. Don't criticize yourself. Rather be best friend to yourself. After darkness comes the light. After failure comes the success. Make a sincere effort. What do you think of that? Those moments comes in our life from time to time, and we feel very, very sad, very down, and we feel very down to ourselves, And sometimes you feel helpless or hopeless, You've seen a lot of people in the prison, they do wrong things, or even mental health because of that, Very many people like that, I heard about some very famous person right now, and he is going through a lot of sadness or depression, and goes to the mental treatment, Even the very successful businessman, successful inventor, So all those things can, this can catch to anybody, can affect anybody. It comes to in our life, that moment. And this is why, this is so important to practice our meditation daily, regularly, morning, in the evening, very devotedly, and even yoga. Yoga is very extremely beneficial. Yoga works for your body, but meditation works for your mind, and even pranayama. Those things are so crucial in anyone's life, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't know it. And more people are becoming more aware, more awakened, and giving a chance to these things, those practices, you know. So it is so important that we make that sincere effort, you know, and I'm sure that all of you have experienced that. The second thing is smile and be happy. Those who smile even in sorrow is the real hero, real wise man or woman. Heartfelt laugh is to get rid of the glim feeling, even if you have to make yourself smile. It's okay. When you smile or laugh, happy hormones secretes from your brain called endorphin. Yeah. Because your brain does not know it. It is not a. It's not intelligent to figure out if you are sad or you are. I mean, are you? I mean, it's not sad. It can figure out whether you are actually smiling, you are very happy, or just smiling to show off or something, or just smiling to make it happen so you can secrete the endorphin, from the brain, or cortisol. So when you have to, sometimes, even in the morning, you go to, when you're in a bathroom, away from everybody, and you can look at yourself. And if you are a frown and looking not too, your face doesn't look too impressive, let's put it this way, then a smile, and you can look at, then you can see the difference. And it affect your whole day. So there are little things that you do. First of all, be positive, in all circumstances. Just like a cloudy day, a lot of people don't like cloudy day, right? Some people get depressed in the cloudy day, and more suicidal happens in the cloudy day. Have you noticed that? Or if you read the statistic. But the cloudy day, when it passes, the sunny day, it makes you feel very, very happy. You can wait for that Sunday, sunny day. So it's all. God has given us all this experience in our life. Nature provides the experience. There is a reason for that. If you have not gone through this sad feeling sometimes, then you won't appreciate when you are happy. If you don't have a sickness in your life, then you won't appreciate the health. If you don't have a bad friend, you won't appreciate the good one. They're making sense? So vice versa, all these things, negative or positive, just like you have the hot wire, and then you have a cold wire, and because that electricity functions. So similarly, nature also functions that way. When we can't expect to be happy all the time, every day, every moment, and then even that happiness becomes boring. You know what I mean? Is that correct or yes? So all those feelings will become just like when you eat a good meal every day or every time. Then you become sick and tired of that meal, You want some change. So change is a natural thing. change makes a big difference in our life. So it is important that we appreciate the changes. Huh? Third thing, go for the walk in the fresh air or sunshine. Make a great condition for happy feeling. Within a few minutes, you start noticing when you go for a walk, all in a sudden your grim feeling is gone. Your sad feeling is gone. You feel completely different person again. So the walking does good things because it provides the fresh oxygen, and that fresh oxygen is like a what do you call, the real vitamins, real power that would removes all the sad feelings, and changes the whole mood. Ah, fresh air refreshes your mood, and the sunshine heals your gloom. The fourth one, go out to help somebody who are less fortunate or in needs such as elderly, poor. When they smile and feel grateful towards you, you will appreciate yourself. You feel good that you have helped someone. So it also builds some confidence, You feel so good about yourself, so then you have more appreciation of yourself. And instead of banging on yourself, see, I'm sick, I am grim, I am sad, I don't know. What's wrong with me? Why I am this way? Why I'm feeling this? This is quite natural, And sometimes you feel pleasure, then other time you feel pain. It's quite natural, And those things comes, some different experience it gives us. The fifth one, hug someone. Good hug change the mood at once. So the endorphins streets to flow. We appreciate some what you call it, personal love, and the love is already inside us. We just need to allow to manifest that. And when you feel somebody gives you a nice warm hug, you feel very good. Same thing when you give somebody. A lot of time when we contribute, when we give, we feel very good about it. It's a natural booster, and it boosts our feeling. So at the moment of sadness, love does the great thing. If you don't find someone, hug yourself. Say, I love myself. I am very beautiful, very precious, and only one. No other in the whole world is like me. Isn't that true? Can you imagine? Can you guess? Have you ever seen any person like you? Huh? So every one of us are very special. We are all children of God. And remember one thing always, even in your sadness and happiness, of course in happiness you thanks God or thanks your parents or thanks your loved one, even your best friend. But when you are not happy, in that time to meet that person, see and appreciate your parents, appreciate your loved one that who have contributed in your life. So it is good to do that. Give a gentle stroke to your face, your neck, your hands, and the sole of your feet. The gentle stroke will change your whole scenario. So you will notice some difference immediately. Okay? And because that is coming with love, so it makes a big difference. So these are the way. And then the sixth one, watch YouTube. Or the words of wisdom, or real wisdom of Gita, Bible, or some spiritual discourses, Satsang also. Listen to the soothing music or songs of divine. So don't just sit back and dwell in what happening inside you and go on thinking. What will happen when we do that? Any guess? Any idea?
It's stuck.
You're stuck. You feel worse and worse and worse. Is that a good thing to do? No. You have to change, So, read some, Gita. I like Gita because it has a what is called solution of everything. You know what I mean? Whatever going on in your life, and you can find the solution in the Gita. My mother's favorite book was Ramayana. Ramcharitmanas. Whenever she is in trouble, she used to read the Ramcharitmanas and she will find the answer there, So, for maybe some people have more favorable book like Bible, the New Testament. So it's okay. Whatever it works, it's good, Whatever you have a faith in and it works for you, do it. But you want to change that whole scenario, change that whole situation. The next thing, 7, is do some pranayama, breathe through the Anulom Vilom. You know how to do that, right, Alex?
Mm-hmm.
So do some Anulom Vilom. And then also there is another one, it's called Brahmari Pranayam. Brahmari is a sound, and that sound immediately change the whole situations. Change the secretion in your brain, from your brain, actually. And you can start noticing. And all in a sudden, you feel very, very peaceful, very happy, So the Brahmari, Anulom Vilom, these are the good ones. And the next one is called the, what you call Nari Shodhan Pranayam. Do you know which one is Nari Shodhan? Deep breathing. Taking a very deep breath. Just like when you are tense, the doctor tells you breathe deep, tells you breathe deep. And then all of a sudden, even if you do for 5 minutes deep breathing, you are very much out of it and you feel back to the normal. So also breathing with both nose, as you release the breath, say Om. Okay, so these are 7. There is a story, a rich lady who was unhappy. She went to the psychologist. She complained, I feel so lonely and unhappy. I don't understand the purpose of my life. Doctor called a lady who was cleaning office. So psychologist told this lady, Mary will tell you how she has found the happiness. Please listen to the Mary. Mary told to the rich lady, after my husband passing away, 3 months, I lost my son also in car accident. There was nothing left for me. I did not have a desire to eat, did not feel like smiling. Many times I thought to commit suicide. Then one day, a little cat come to me or to my house, follow me and came to my house. It was cold outside, so I took the baby cat in and I gave some milk to eat. After drinking milk, the cat came near me and lay back near my foot. And it's so cute and playful. And I feel in and I smile. For the first time, I smiled. I felt good. The love and care I gave it to cat. I felt very good. Then I thought, there's so many human beings needs love and care. Why not share myself to them? This is the secret of happiness. I am very fortunate in the world. If I share with others, make difference in their life. In their life, I will be more happier. After listening this, she laughs. The rich lady's eyes were up filled with the tears. She has everything she can buy, but this wealth has not made her happy. And that is a true story, So truly, we are so fortunate, isn't it? Compared to, you can look throughout the world and you see so many people. And many of them, they are in I was looking at the one girl picture in the Facebook. She has both legs cut off and both hands, all the way to here and here. And she was sitting in a chair. And I looked at her, and then I thought about me. And look at me, I have everything. Both legs, both arms, whole body, and all the potential that I can do things, At least I am not, fully dependent on anybody. You know what I mean? So, if we look at all these things and what the situation going on throughout the world, you see what is happening in the Ukraine every day, the war between Russia and Ukraine. Thousands and thousands of people, same thing. There is a Israel war killing so many people. And those people are innocent people, They have nothing to do with all these people, what they have done, or what their government has done, They have nothing to do with that, right? So, unfortunately, there are things happening every day in the world. But when you read and know and observe, you know, in a one side it makes you mad, for why these people are doing this way. But there is something beyond our control. There is nothing you can do about it, You can go to the Israel, and tell the prime minister to stop this, And I'm sure there are a lot of people probably have already said to him, and he has not done so. But we are fortunate in a way that we have not gone through such situations. And we have this beautiful, healthy body. Your brain is nice, your eyes are good, your arms and legs are good, You can eat, you can stand up, you can dance, you can sing, we can do all kind of things, isn't it? So every morning and the evening, what one should do is what we should do is every morning and the evening, even when you wake up, what will be the best thing to do?
I think my best days start with yoga and meditation.
Well, that's good. I'm sure that is really good. But you should start your day with thankfulness, gratefulness, Thank you, Lord, for being in my life. I am so grateful. Without you, I wouldn't have done anything, I appreciate in every respect and everything that you have done for me, given to me. I appreciate for everything. And even somebody had done wrong to me, I forgive them. Whether they have said words that I did not appreciate or done things that caused some little grief, little little trouble. So you should forgive them. And those who have done, I forgive them. But also if I have done unconsciously to someone, or even if you have done consciously, you should ask for forgiveness, Because when you realize something that you've done wrong, it is good to, it makes you really a nice person, makes you a greater person when you go out and ask, ask for the forgiveness. Isn't that right? And that sounds good? Yeah. But don't let your ego, if you are not doing that, that means you have an ego, and you put the ego to be more important for you than what is called nice personality, nice, humble person, a good person. The good persons always always thinks on positive, only things, good things. You know, when you hang around here, there was a very nice story of Einstein. The Einstein driver, you know, driver of Einstein, and he was taking him to somewhere and holiday, and just hanging around with Einstein. That driver was completely changed, you know, and he has become so smart and so wise person, you know, just hanging around with Einstein. So this is why it says that hang around with good people. Hang, you know, make it that person to be your model, you know. And everyone, if we think about somebody to be a model, and they try hard, put their effort into it to make it happen, then definitely it can happen. There is nothing beyond our reach. We can, if we make our mind to it, and it will happen. So constantly, in every aspect of your life, even though you make a list today, I'm going to work on these 5 weaknesses. If I speak too much lie, you know, that should be on my list, you know. There is remember, you know, the yoga science talks about the yama and niyama. Do you know what yama and niyama is?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Alex? What is the yama? What are the yama?
That's like disciplines.
Disciplines, yes. Well, what kind of disciplines?
Like the things that you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
I'm trying to get the number, you know, like a truthfulness, you know, being truthful. Also like a being brahmacharya, you know, brahmacharya, you know?
Being truthful, abstaining from sex,
Yeah,
being clean, all those things.
yes. So there are 5, 6 of them. You know, you don't steal what is not yours, don't take it, you know. Don't be greedy, you know. Don't be cheating anybody, you know. Don't like having a bad eye towards the ladies or gents, you know. You know what I mean? Like some women have crushes on somebody, you know. Or the same goes with a man, you know, man has the same. So all those things is called yama. And then niyama is more like a mental disciplines, you know. You know. So those are what improves our strength. It gives us more, you know, good values in our life. So this is how we become what you call it, perfect being, bless you. Perfect being, good being. And so there are so many good things. And do you know one thing that I found it works so good for me? Always read. You know? Doesn't matter how much you know, how wonderful person you are, how advanced soul you are, other things. Of course, meditation is good, pranayama is good, yoga is good, eating a good diet, good food, you know. Do you understand that? Eating a good food, nutritious food, you know. And there are certain disciplines you can implant in your life, you know. Just like you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do, drink warm water. Okay? Then also another thing to fast like once a week or once a month, you know. Or sometimes you feel like, you know, it doesn't have to be fixed date or fixed week. Whenever you need, feel like, you know, your body is the best doctor. Does that make sense? When your body tells you what to do, but sometimes, most of the time we don't do it. You know, not sometimes, most time. And because of that, it causes the unpleasant problem in our body. And not only that, then the same thing with the mind. When we become very lazy, you know, and that causes also serious problem, because just like when watch stop working, what will happen? When that it cannot function, it cannot give you the time. Similarly, body when it stop working, stop like being active, you know, what will happen? Lots of, it can create the emotional problems, mental problems, as well as the physical problems. So it is why one has to be active. You know, your body has to be active. Mind not necessarily has to be active. You know, if the mind, when you listen to the mind, when you become a follower of the mind, guess what happens?
Wrong direction.
Then you are in trouble. You know, mind supposed to be our follow our commands, follow our will, or follow our wish. You know, so mind should be always. But if you are constantly working to please your mind, you know, then you become a slave of the mind. And mind can drive you really crazy. Mind can take you places you don't want to go. Make you do things that you don't want to do. It is not good for you. You see what I'm saying? Because it can drive you crazy. But after the years and years of my own striving, you know, I finally quietened the mind. You know. Do you know what I'm saying? Quieten the mind means you can simplify your life, simplify your, you know, all that goes on throughout the day, throughout the month, throughout the week, you know, goes on and you just go. Have you seen the people? It's go and go. They collect so much stuff in their house, hardly enjoy it. They don't have a time. So much of everything. They collect. But they don't have a time. They're making sense? So the more you live simple, more happier you're going to be. Huh? More simple. More simplify your life. Whether it is your food or your anything, your outlook, your desires, your craving, you know. And the more craving you have, more indulge you let's put it this way, the more indulgence you will have, the more you are going to be occupied. You know. So as the time goes, where we should be more occupied to?
In our spiritual life, our spiritual focus.
Yes. Remember one thing, that you are not this body. This body is a perishable. It's going to die. It's going to be gone. You know. And if you are too attached to your body, you will be very sad when you live. This is why a lot of people don't want to die. Do you know why? What could be the biggest reason for people they don't want to die?
They haven't accomplished what they set out to do or needed to do.
They have so many desires, so many expectations, so many hopes in their life, and all worldly, all worldly. All it is doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? So much attachment, so much desire, so much hopes and expectations. And this is the one of the biggest reasons for them to be unhappy. More you thin out yourself, the more you are going to feel weak. More you are feel lost, you will feel more confused, more you feel insecure. The security comes from spirituality, not from material things, and not from worldly things, not from the worldly achievements. Is that making sense?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter how advanced, how many PhD you have got. Can you take it with you? Doesn't matter how much money you have earned in life. Can you take it with you? No matter how strong your body you have made, how powerful your body you have made, can you take it with you? None of these things is going to make you happy, make you content, make you very blessed. Well, one thing will make you very blessed, very grateful, that you connect with your true self, your spiritual self, your soul. We are doing everything for the body, for the mind, for the senses, for the ego. But what we are doing for soul? Because of the soul, the mouth speaks. Because of the soul, this eye sees. Isn't it? Because of the soul, the heart works. Because of the soul, the lungs works. Because of the soul, our brain functions. Is that true or not? So we spend 24/7 for the body, for the mind, for the ego, for the senses, right? But how much time we spend with our soul, which we really are, which is the source. What we are searching, you can call it joy, peace, love, happiness, all these things. Or the success. Everything our soul can provide that. It is called, remember the story I used to say? One time a person was sitting under the wish-fulfilling tree. You remember that story?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yeah.
And he was sitting, and whatever wishes he has, it just will manifest, it will come. But all in a sudden, the one day he made a wrong wish. And guess what he said? Oh my God, I am having a royal life. But what happened? What is called? What do you call? The wild animal, like a lion or tiger, will come and kill me. And guess he was sitting near the wish fulfilling tree. The wish fulfilled, and he was killed. So this is what happens. And when the people lose their life, and that time they realize, you know what I mean? That I had this opportunity, I had this great, and all this thing was made for the one purpose, to realize my true self, to connect with my true self, my Atman. So this is why it is said that Atman is the embodiment of the Brahman, the God. In reality, Atman and Brahman is not separate. But it has come, the soul has chosen to come in this world to do the good for oneself and do good for others. That's the purpose, that soul. And it is your choice, it is my choice. It's not that you have been pushed into the world, go and experience the hell there. No. You know what I mean? A lot of people may think that way. You know, a lot of people, they think when they don't get everything they wanted, you know. And then they started to, and they get some suffering, they get some pain, they get some worrisome life, and they started to feel that way. And like a loser, they feel that, where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? So they feel very miserable, very insecure. But remember, this is all your creation, you know. It's like when you get sick, whose fault is that? You know? When your life is miserable, whose fault is that? Is that right? So you can do good. You can make this turn around. And you can make your life to be very, very happy, very comfortable, very blessed, very enjoyable, you know. This is why Lord Krishna has stated, this is the supreme science, supreme secret, extremely holy, very easy to practice and most enjoyable. The Krishna talk about this knowledge, you know, that we have all received. He said it is the supreme science. Yeah, supreme secret. Why it is supreme secret? Because it is inside all of us. But even the doctor does the surgery of the whole body and they don't see it, they don't find it. Isn't that secret? But a yogi, but a true meditator, they find that secret. They find that that diamond, you know, inside. They find it. And the more they meditate, more they, you know, acknowledge, more they become conscious, the more they become fulfilled, more and more. And it comes to a point that they experience the total bliss. You know what I mean? Once your mind has stopped running here and there, mind not thinking anymore, mind become absorbed in the meditation, at that point you experience the absolute ananda, the bliss. And you feel very high. Without any worldly things, you feel very high. Without spending a penny. You know, like people, they want to experience high, they take an ecstasy drug. Have you heard of that? Alex?
Yep.
They take extras. People used to take LSD and marijuana. You know, LSD or marijuana, how long they make them excited? For short time, right? And if you take too much, you're in trouble. Isn't that true? But the ecstasy drug that is inside, ecstasy, and once you have connected, once you start drawing that energy, you feel very, very calm, very peaceful, very happy, very content. Very content. So it is all within us. There is no wonder Jesus said, behold, the kingdom of heaven is within you. That heaven is inside all of us. And when we go in the meditation, a deep meditation, not some kind that you do 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. A deep meditation when your mind is completely settled down, relaxed, calm. At that point you experience that. So it is. This is why the same, it's not exactly same, but somewhat when you go in a deep sleep state, you experience some of that deep sleep state. All your worries, all your fear, everything is washed away, and you feel like a new person. You wake up and say, wow, I wish I had this sleep every day. But that, even an hour or so can make us such a big difference. Hour of deep sleep. So it's really meditate. And wherever you are, doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter what you're doing. This is something goes along with everything you do. It doesn't disturb your activities. Let the mind to be in there. Focus on work. But let your consciousness to be focused. Let your awareness to be focused on meditation. Whatever you're doing, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, walking, driving, you can do so many times throughout the day. And once you become used to it, then it becomes naturally, it becomes automatically happens. You are breathing automatically anyway. You are not, just the only thing is that you are not aware of the breath. All you have to be is to aware of the breath. That's all you have to do. That's a lot of work, is it? Just being aware, you don't have to do breathing. Breathing is happening already. All you have to be aware as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Just continuously watch that. And you do this, within a week you will notice the miracle. And you say, wow, why didn't I do before? Try. Nancy, Alex, try.
Yes.
And you will be very proud of yourself that finally you did it. Even for a week. Try. Make a thing for you to work on. Just be, this week I am going to be completely focused on my breath and do my best. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.